Hello everyone, Agion here, another Ashes of Singularity Escalation replay. Spawned on the south side, I'm not exactly sure. Spawned on the north side, I am not sure. It's a PHC mirror. I know the two players are, what was it, Silent Factor and, not Rebellion's, Destroyer. That's what it was. However, I know who wins and loses, but I'm not sure who's who. I didn't really feel like spoiling the replay for myself. I look at the end. And this is not currently the 2.4 beta. It's just standard live 2.3. And I can't play this replay in 2.4 just because I tried. It just doesn't appear in my replay tab. I try to look re-downloading it, then appear once again. So I'm stuck here trying to. I will tell you who's who at the end. Until then, enjoy the replay. Then I usually say the red player, the blue player, the north player, the south player, in all my games anyways, because I try to overthink the person's name too much. So either way, we will have initial archers coming on out. Over here we got archer as well, so a similar build order using archers as superior firepower over brutes tankiness in order to gauge the creeps. The initial creeps are anyways, I think these are the anti-aircrafts anyways. This is also recording in glorious 4K. So I'm gonna be adjusting things, and looks like one of my friends has messaged me to play message. I'm just gonna go ahead and message him on my side screen. I'm just gonna say I'm currently recording. So either way, I just said he's recording, so he knows I'm currently recording. I asked if he wanted to play a game about 15-20 minutes ago. He didn't respond back, so I decided to take this time to record. Maybe it was a bit poor management on my time. I'm sorry if you're. I don't think he actually watches my videos. I mean, though I do believe some of the people I work with in the Air National Guard does in fact watch my replays. I think because they work night shift, so they have a lot of time to kill. It's like, hey, they already recorded another replay. Let's watch it. For whatever reason, they made a comment that I shaved off my beard because I had to go my once per month drill weekend. So either way, we do got both these points being secured, radioactives, metals, all gathering up all the resources. A bit more mobility from the northern player. So the northern player will have the initial income, and because he's securing up, knowing how to, I guess, a bit more problem manage. Though he only has the one factory. His opponent, however, has built the armory and second factory, third factory before his opponent. So he will have better production, but doesn't really have the economy to really support it at the moment. Don't see any tech structures at the moment. I'm thinking about upgrading my graphics card to something a bit more powerful due to the fact that I record off using my graphics card over my processor because it's a bit more efficient that way, but I need a more powerful graphics card. If I gotta upgrade the processor, I'm probably going to get a new motherboard along with it, so it's just easier for me to probably get a new graphics. Cheaper, probably get me a new graphics card. My processor is more than plenty, I think. Makes me wonder. I'm trying to pull up my tab over here. I think my processor is not being utilized at 100%. Maybe it is. Hopefully it's not. Currently, my CPU usage is at 52% in total. My memory is at 50% as well. So I just need a stronger graphics card apparently. But I'm going to do a bit of research before making a big purchase such as that, because the one I'm looking at right now is around 700, so that is a huge purchase, so I'm going to make a very thorough and well-informed. Looks like we do got a little bit more economy for the northern player at the moment. And so we will have a bit more income, perhaps better fuel control, but it could still go either way. It just good engagement from either side can do very well. Looks like we've got some medics. Nope. Yeah, we do have medics being mixed in. Do we have medics up here? Nope, just an archer spam. So the Southern Army will have more sustained and more slaughtered out when in fight. We do got some air superiority fighters as well. Dream Generator is being eyed, perhaps. He doesn't really have a huge force. There's actually not a large number of defenders here, but he does have a medic. So I'm not exactly sure who will win the fight. There's a large number of models here, but these are, of course, Substrate models. So it is a little bit skewed of how effective the defenders truly are, because their damage on 1-for-1 is much smaller. I think this army is now more than plenty to take it on now. We do got a Zeus here as well, which will rip apart these archers unless the archers find a good volley off onto it first. So it can the engagement could go either way. We do got some units moving up around this direction. Perhaps you can also eye going around this direction. This game is all about resource and management. No medics in this group just yet, but I think they're being queued up. We got the Zeus now engaging, doing massive amount of damage to these units. Brutes are sustaining damage instead of the Zeus, and doing dishing out their own damage as well. Seeing these archers are not very well armored. We'll go ahead and claim up that his opponent's the first initial engagement between these two players has gone in favor of the Southern player, which we slotted out with having a little less economy, but winning out the first engagement, and now claim this 4 medals here is always quite nice. He also is now bringing up some medics in that group as well. Looks like he went ahead and formed the army and now requesting reinforcements from nearby factories. Over here, still nothing. He is starting to screw up the left side. We've got the Dream Generator in favor of the Southern player. I wonder if I forget to mention who's who, if I can make the title of the YouTube video have colored text. That may just be one way of explaining who's who in this game. It's actually an interesting option. Can I do that? I will try. Not sure if it'll work, but I will try. The Turnium Generator over here has been secured. I have already mentioned that. It looks like just a bit slow. Do we have any additional technology upgrades, support powers? We do have a refinery, increased economy in the initial sector. Over here, do got a large number of air superiority fighters, but we do got some bombers as well. We do the Sky Factor here, as well as a Dread launch. He may be eyeing for a Dreadnought. He also has an orbital fabricator, so you can replace his economy from putting the units with some orbital drops through Quanta. Possibilities are possibilities. You got this, however, this huge force with a large number of medics to support, with a number of Zeus as well. We do got, however, a number of cruisers here, some Athenas, but the Athenas are getting hit quite a bit. He's way outnumbered. There's also I think that's Apollo. No, I think that's Artemis, the indirect fire. You don't really want your indirect fire along with these armies. You want them to have a separate army. You do got the air superiority fighters now moving forward. There's nothing really in them to engage, but the Hades bombers will do quite a bit of work. They do have a pretty good spread. We'll do quite a bit of damage to these frigates. It looks like all the cruisers have been destroyed in this army. Now the air bombers don't really have any huge contestment. There is a number of smarties here. They can no longer fight against air systems. I think the description, however, still states that. May need to be changed. Dream Generator has still been secured. No AA turrets in the area as well, so they're still very vulnerable. He needs to bring up some AA turrets across the area. I do see one being built here. It's almost done, but however, we do got an incursion here. He will, in fact, destroy the engineer, denying that AA turret from being complete. That is what he was actually trying to do. And now we do got the Zeus doing a couple spews there, doing a significant amount of damage, allowing the bombers to mop up the forest and blow these units. Of course, desync issues has sustained quite a bit of damage. You got Athena still coming on out. Not a whole lot of production what I can see. Dread Launch does not appear to be building. I'm not exactly sure what the Northern player has in planned up. We do got this engineer being building. Will finish off the constable. However, I'm not sure how much health the constable actually has. Constable here is labeled 2,000, but we saw it severely damaged earlier, so I'm not exactly sure the actual damage rate. Do got some reinforcing cruisers in the area as well. Looks like some AA as well. No, that's still the Artemis. The Artemis needs to stay back. He needs to make an Artemis army in the back line if he's planning to build Artemis. We got some points being secured up, but will perhaps run to a standstill by these creeps. We got a large defensive formation here. We do got a number of constables here, so he does have a significant amount of AA. So bombers will be denied. But looks like the engineer will fall back in the middle bonus. Barrage? No, that's not a Smarty system. That is a full-blown barrage turret being built now. It has a very potent anti-frigate turret. But the Northern player has currently a larger population. Turretium still counting up in favor of the blue player. He's currently at just shy of, what was it, 25? I think he's 20% is 100, so 150 is 30%. These 80 bombers are starting to get slowly picked away by the constables. We got a large number of turrets being upgraded here. This is actually why he doesn't have as much economy. He's building a large number of sentinel turrets, and we also got, can't select on that turret for some odd reason. It looks like not Falcon. I'm not super sure. I can't select on turret. I think that maybe the upgraded sentinel turret for some odd reason. Doubt it. Is it? Perhaps. We got this Turanium generator has been secured, so the Turanium's not counting up in either player's favor. We do got a large number of cruisers here as well. He's starting to eye to secure up this point. These AA creeps are a bit problematic. Will be changed to 1.4 or 2.4. Still got this large army here. There is a large number of Artemis here as well. Perhaps he gets some reconnaissance here. Some longbow cruisers for radar, perhaps, so his units can start launching us some artillery. I'm trying to think of the frigate that provides radar. I always forget this one. I think it may be longbow. I forget. Still can't select on these turrets. Perhaps when they finish I can, but still won't let me. Actually, it's the artillery turret. I believe it's artillery. Yeah, we do got upgraded artillery turrets being built along the line. This is a substantial amount of indirect fire. Though it looks like it's going to roll a large miss there. Still can't select on things for some odd reason. He will need to get a better front line, however. He spent a lot of his income on those turrets. We do got a substantial defense here, so this area is a bit impregnable. He is also building a repair bay, making a place almost invulnerable to frigates. So we got this large force here, and he doesn't really have a force. We do also got a nemesis. You don't see them being built all too often. Those are the snipers, so they're effective against other cruisers. Huge army in the rear line, but his opponent still has a superior army force. I think because there's a large number of heavy turrets. We got a sizable defense force here, but nothing too significant. I think this force will steamroll through it, however. So he will need to reorganize his defensive force. What do we have here? We do got a Dreadnought being built. Looks like a Hyperion. Hyperions are very tanky. They're getting properly nerfed in the next patch. I know how tanky they are because I use them way too effectively in the campaign. Because they're just so damn tanky, especially when they get the Veterancy 1, so they get self-healing. And then Veterancy 2, where they get healing drones. Maybe it's the other way around. Healing drones and self-healing. I forget exactly. I know how tanky they truly are. Both sides are stockpiling a force. Do we have any additional technology? We got advanced sky factor, so maybe see some strategic bombers. Down here, do got a orbital nullifier. That is not a half bad thing to always have, and as well as the orbital fabricator, but no dread launch facility. So this Hyperion is going to be very problematic unless he gets a number of purifiers or upgraded sentinels. I still can't collect those sentries, or those are the artillery turrets. You got this large force moving in. He does not have enough of a defense force in order to defend against it. However, he does have a good engagement angle. Assuming the desync is not true in this time. Initial this engagement started going the way, but he's way outgunned. He has a lot. His opponent has a lot of medics as well as a lot of brutes. So he's cleaning up a significant amount of force. The artillery turret being very problematic. You got this large number of barrages here, so you won't be able to push through that area all too well. And that force will get cleaned up. This Terranium generator will be secured. However, Hyperion is almost complete. That is a monstrosity for us to deal with, especially when getting vetted up. It becomes basically a one-man army and supporting the army. Over here, there's a significant amount of defenses, a huge number of repair bays, as well as an orbital nullifier. Oh, now he's going to secure up the area. Here we go, artillery post. That's the name of it. No fancy name, artillery post. I don't know why I can't select upon these. We do got some artillery posts up here. Still creeps along the center, but these are neutral resource points, so nothing too major. No side is claimed that this radioactives. No side is claimed that this radioactives or metals. And no, he has not secured up these resources over here, so there's a bit of an opportunity there. We got this counterattack moving forward. It looks like the red team has more of a force here. So he's more slotted to win out, but he doesn't have enough huge amount of medics. Here's the medics now moving forward now. The artillery post has slowly whittled away his opposing force. The blue army is currently larger. I'm not exactly sure why. Hyperion should be almost out anyways. When that comes out, then he will have... Holy crap! Those Zeus doing massive amount of splash damage, resulting in a very decisive win. Shows you how powerful that Zeus plasma streamer is. Losing a significant amount of army. Currently, the Terranium generators are 40% in favor of the blue player, soon to be 50%. However, the Hyperion is almost out. Reinforcements are coming along the line, but Zeus are excellent versus frigates, but horrible versus dreadnoughts. He's going to be ripped apart. This Nemesis desync is true. Minus 30,000 health. It's not actually there. It's probably back here. Red player is trying to secure up this area, but however, do got a repair bay to repair these nearby units. Massive amount of repairs will be claimed from that. The artillery post is constantly still barraging the area. And this is a bit problematic. He's currently 60% with Terranium. This Hyperion is now out. He's starting to regroup. With the Hyperion there, he's going to start pushing forward. But he's building up a significant amount of force. But it is a very poorly composed, as we can see with all these Zeus. The repair bay is almost complete. I'm going ahead and initiate a bit of a fast forward. Huge resource stockpiled up by the southern player, so he needs to start investing it a bit more. We still do not have Dread launched. We have Advanced Sky Factory. How close? We got some units now moving forward, some aircraft. And we got a strategic bomber. That is very problematic. I don't even see any AA in the air. I'm going to go ahead and reduce the ×2. So we got a superior composition force. The frigates and cruisers did in fact go in. They got annihilated. However, this Hyperion with heavy air support is very, very problematic. The strategic bomber, I can see a very good bombing strike right here. May want to see some orbital powers on here. He's sustaining a huge amount of fire. He's just way outgunned. However, the strategic bomber needs to hit this force big time though. So Hyperion sustained a huge amount of damage. You got an incursion come here to help. He needs to invest his first eventually into immediate health. I wasn't sure how much health it actually has due to the desync problems. And there goes the Hyperion. That is a huge loss. He can't be affording to lose a Dreadnought like that. The strategic bomber first bombed the buildings, but he needed to bomb the units. He's constantly launching bombs. You can see here dropping upon these forces, but now there's nothing here to secure up the point. He will call in some sentries. That's exactly what he needs. But he needs a strategic bomb to finish off the rest of the force. These sentries can't really last all for too much longer. The smarty system is very problematic to it. He will lose in that entire force. Turretium buildup is approaching critical mass. He's currently at 95%. He needs another incursion force. He doesn't have the quanta for another incursion force. If he were to hold off the Hyperion and have the strategic bomber engaged, perhaps maybe use an orbital power to increase the health, the nano mesh, or healing drones if he had those available. But now with the Turretium counting up 98, 99, 500. Southern player has won. That was in fact Destoryer. Northern player was in fact Silent Factor. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.